One of the toughest things to do in all of college football. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Arthur L. Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, Virginia, home to the Liberty Flames. As we'll see a team from the American, a crew looking to make a statement, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Liberty Flames offense will have the football first. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job at confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Flames will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable. Guys that will...
Breaks into the open. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback, who makes a sure tackle. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. To the ground to try to move the chains. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Here comes the offense on 1st down.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early. And on this opening drive for them, they're doing a nice job running the football there on 3rd down. They're in a position...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got some...
Scores on the sneak.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To throw, it's Garrett. Trying to make magic with his feet. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Looking for a productive play on first down. He'll do it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now he'll off one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he has the first down. And the Flames are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. For just a minute, let's take a look at Liberty. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a...
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. After missing that 46-yard field goal attempt, they'll have it 1st and 10 from their own 29. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Moving out of the pocket. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's a simple design there, guys. Just RPO. QB gets it out of his hands quickly, trying to attack the left side there in the flat. They're just not able to come up with it.
To the air. It's Carr. Using the quick game. He stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Louisville is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Lamar Jackson should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Kentucky. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To the air on second down. He's got an open man. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Now they'll run the draw. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Flames with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Gives it on the option. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Trying to keep the drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air, it's Carr. He'll take a shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good mash route. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
He's now up to 71 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Finds his big tight end. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They relentlessly moved forward. Now it's getting down to Cases. 3rd and goal. Trying to surge it in. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A pretty short drive there, covering 38 yards. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. And the Flames will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately
to let him be checked out. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Off the play fake. Quarterback extends the play. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the catch. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set, why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
So Liberty's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was 2 big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Plows through the defense. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Garrett. He's got it. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. The Flames come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Flames have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. All right, guys, let's talk a little about Liberty. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week. And you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Flames will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Wants to bring it back. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him.
Getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
They'll leave it with him. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Bringing the heat. Got his man on the right. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They've already failed to convert on 4th down once in the first quarter. Doesn't stop them from trying it here. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll run the toss, fighting off the defender. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Flames are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Flames will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. They'll go back to work on offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to throw, it's Carr. Fires downfield. Got his man on the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. On the run, it's Goodwin. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Dropping back, it's Garrett. Pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And the Flames decide to punt it away. Hauls it in at the 40. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Quickly out to the tight end. Stumbled to the ground. 2nd down coming up. The give to the tailback. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He's up to 51 yards rushing and getting ever closer to that 1,200-yard mark. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Got his man on the outside. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Escapes the pressure to his right. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He wants it all. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
Really nice job of awareness on 1st down that time by the defender. He sees it thrown. He's able to knock it down for the incompletion.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Scanning the field, it's Carr. Finds his big tight end. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. With the catch, it's Goodwin. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Sends it back in motion. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Flames will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Firing to the right, complete. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Moves away as he feels pressure. Rolling right and going deep. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Rides to back and leaves it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away to buy time. Fires on the move. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He'll start this drive firing. It's complete on the right side.
When you run this out route, you know you're starting to get close to the sidelines. I know I got to start slowing down and find a way to drag or get one toe, a pinky toe, a big toe, whatever I can inbounds. Nice effort, nice catch, way to keep something in bounds.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Under fire. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Here's the pressure. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Lynchburg. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at the Bill Arthur L. Williams Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense rolling.
Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. The give to the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes makes a third down stop. And the Flames line up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. From the gun, Give on the inside. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Complete to the right. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Wide out trying to get it in. And it's in for a touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Paul, you're understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the 1st down. They boot it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Just a short pass to the tight end. At the 35, he's got room. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. This quarterback part of their running game. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the 2nd half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime, maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Trying to pound it in. And it's a touchdown, puts 6 on the board. And that might be a dagger. They push the lead out, and they are now setting their sights on their 12th straight win.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Back has it. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Garrett. Got his man. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Flames will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the ball will come to rest just inside the 40-yard line. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. From the gun, the running back has it. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. A run for the quarterback. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. On the option. He'll pitch it. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that is no good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. To the ground with the back. Nice move there. Makes it past the marker. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Looking to throw, it's Garrett. Oh, they're after him. He's in open space downfield. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And the Flames headed quickly to the line. Back to pass. Under fire. Pulls it in. It's Goodwin. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The Flames come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He lost it high and deep down the left side. The incomplete. offense ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. There he goes. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. Trying to buy a little time, and